Why President Donald Trump is remaking the White House in his own image. Presidents come and go, but the White House stands as a constant symbol of American power and tradition. Or does it? Last month, crews demolished parts of the iconic building that have stood for over 120 years, as Donald Trump's plan to build a new ballroom gets underway. The dramatic images of the East Wing being reduced to rubble were the most visible sign so far of how Trump is seeking to remake the White House in his own image, almost 1 year after being re-elected as U.S. president. It is one of the most recognizable buildings in the world, but the White House suddenly looks quite different. The East Wing, traditionally home to the First Lady and her staff, and the East Colonnade have been knocked down. Replacing them will be a much bigger structure, a new colonnade and a ballroom that can host nearly 1,000 guests. Among those to have voiced concern is the leader of the National Trust for Historic Preservation, a nonprofit group that protects historic U.S. sites, who wrote a letter to White House officials asking for the demolition work to be paused until plans go through a public review process. Dr. Carol Quillen said she was deeply concerned that the new building will overwhelm the White House itself, and may also permanently disrupt the carefully balanced classical design of the White House, with its two smaller and lower East and West wings. But just a couple of days after Dr. Quillen sent her letter, the East Wing was gone. Historic artifacts that were housed in the building have been preserved and stored by the White House Historical Association, an independent organization that preserves the history of the presidential home. The group said it also carried out a comprehensive digital scanning project in photography to create a historic record before the demolition. But the pictures that emerged of heavy machinery knocking down the building, which was built in 1902, caused many Americans to react with surprise, shock, and even anger, especially since Trump himself had said the work wouldn't damage the existing structure. After the demolition started, however, Trump said that the East Wing had to come down entirely to do it properly, saying the decision was made after a tremendous amount of study with some of the best architects in the world. Trump says the ballroom is something every president has dreamt of for more than 150 years and will be the most beautiful ballroom anywhere in the world. The administration says the ballroom will eliminate the need for a large and unsightly tent to be installed for big events like state dinners, and a former White House executive chef noted that catering for outdoor events can be very difficult for staff. Nobody wants to talk about that part of it, unless you are actually out there and slushing through mud. Martin Mangiello, now a White House